Good.
Ooh, mean face. Sassy.
Good. Back double bicep. There you go.
Okay.
Now we'll go up on one calf. Same movement.
Bring your elbows forward.
Relax your shoulders.
67 different things at once.
Good.
Go straight towards him. You're just going to be like this. One leg forward, double leg, just like that. And smile. 3. Good.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
3, 2, 1. Good. Awesome. Cool. Hi everyone, so I'm here at Hitch Fit with Scott and Karen Nelson. So Karen worked with me one-on-one and Scott was online, so we didn't actually work together as far as in the gym, but he followed a plan and both of you guys did phenomenal. So Karen, day one, started at 155.8 pounds at 28.95% body fat. Today, she is weighing 133.2 pounds and 14.8% body fat. 25 pounds of fat gone. She lost 5 3/4 inches off her stomach and 4.5 inches off her hips. Phenomenal. So Scott, you started somewhere around 21%.
Correct.
Today down to 8.87%, a drop of 11 to 12% body fat in 12 weeks. Started at 203 and down to 181, so a drop of 22 pounds. So Karen, take me back to day one, how you were feeling. Obviously we have the pictures of how you're feeling. You didn't even look at the camera.
Yeah.
But tell me about your process and how you were feeling at that point.
I was tired all the time. I have 2 small children, so of course I'd go put them down at night, and majority of the time I'd go downstairs and fall asleep in a chair 5 minutes later. Didn't have the energy to make it through the rest of the night. But now I feel like I can go home, run my 5 to 6 miles, and I feel great. I have more energy. I just feel good.
So you work in the healthcare industry as well, and we see a lot of people that aren't necessarily in the best of shape in the healthcare business, and so it was good you coming in and now you're at a very, very athletic. I say she looks like a triathlon. When you see the pictures, you'll understand. Very lean and tall, and so it's just phenomenal what you did. So Scott, take me back to day one, where you were at, and kind of where you're at now.
Day one, I had the unhealthy eating habits. I thought I knew what I was doing at the gym, but after seeing your workout routine, I didn't have a clue what I was doing at the gym. So that helped out greatly in getting me to where I am today.
Yeah.
And just to clarify, it's 173 today.
Oh, 173.
Not
Okay.
181.
Okay. So
sure
we're down. What is it? 31 pounds then?
Yeah.
30 pounds, somewhere around like 30 pounds. Yeah. 30 pounds. Sorry. So
can't skip me out on that.
So yeah. So what were you guys doing to get yourself up to the point that you were day one? I mean, eating habits and you were working out, but what were you guys doing that got you to 28 and 21%?
Fast food. Fast food was happening way too often in our house. You think you have 2 small children and you're busy, and you feel like that's the only option that you have coming home to at night, but it's not. It just takes a little bit extra effort and a little extra planning and it's not hard to eat healthy.
Sure.
Not at all.
I worked nights and was able to stop at Quick Trip.
Yeah.
Get a hot dog or a donut.
Yeah.
Be on my way, and just kept adding up and to where I got to where I wasn't happy. So made the change.
So what changes did you guys make specifically, as far as obviously you went from Quick Trip to preparing a little bit more, but what major, was there any difficulties during the process initially, I guess, from what you were living to obviously what you're living now?
There was no difficulties being that we did it together. So, you know, it was a family effort.
Sure.
The kids didn't get the home cooked meals. They might have got the, you know, the frozen chicken nuggets or, you know, 100% the beef hot dogs
Sure.
and stuff like that.
Sure.
And then, you know, we'd cook our chicken up for the week, and that's what, you know, we took to work.
So you just guys prepared, you know, in advance, and then so what can you tell people that maybe were in your situation day one, as far as, you know, what's the first couple things that you need to, you know, get yourself to mentally, physically, whatnot to make the change?
You have to not just want to, but you actually have to be willing to make the effort to change. I never thought I'd be able to, because I thought it would take too much extra time to prepare all those, you know, all the food that you had to eat in order to stay on track. But actually it was much easier because you already knew what you were going to cook. You already knew, you know, in advance what you were going to be having, and it made things much easier.
Yeah, awesome. So how do you guys feel today, and what do you guys plan for the future?
I feel great.
Me
I
too.
feel really good. I feel like what I did when we first met, actually, which is a good feeling, because, you know, when you have kids, you kind of lose yourself and who you are and all this, and to get back to what when I knew who I was, it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling.
Awesome. So future?
Keep going what we're doing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Keep
No
living the
points out.
lifestyle?
Yeah.
So one thing I wanted to mention is Karen came in, oh gosh, this was a couple weeks ago, and Scott had mentioned it to me as well, but she slid into her wedding dress, which she didn't bring today, but she
Yeah.
fits in it very nicely,
Yeah.
supposedly. So phenomenal. You guys did awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much
Appreciate
for
it.
all your hard work.
Thank you.
You know, if you want to change your lifestyle, you have to first off make the choice, and you got to be willing to make the sacrifices to do it. But just like Scott and Karen can attest to, if you make the changes, you're gonna look a lot better. You're gonna feel a lot better. Wake up every day happy. All right. So thank you, everyone, and we will talk to you soon.